That's. Oh, we gotta do stressed out.
I don't know what that is. I feel bad because I don't know what it is.
No.
I should know what it is.
I'm surprised. I'm genuinely surprised.
Is everybody gonna make fun of me?
No. I think they're gonna enjoy it. 2.5 billion views on.
Are you kidding me?
2.5 billion views.
My gosh! All right,
That's why I was surprised.
No, we got it. All right, hold on. I'm having to come to grips. Wait, I don't think we can use Coca-Cola in our videos. Sorry. There's a song out there with 2.9 billion views that I haven't heard.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing. Okay, all right.
Oh,
are they on Big Wheels?
Yes, they are on Big Wheels.
All right. This is going to be the greatest.
This is actually kind of exciting. I've never seen someone actually react to it for the first time.
I've never heard it.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Okay, so you still got the paint. This is new, I guess.
I wish I found some better sounds no one's ever heard. I wish I had a better voice that sang some better words. I wish I found some chords in an order that is new. I wish I didn't have to rhyme every time I sang. I was told when I get older all my fears would shrink, but now I'm insecure and I care what people think. My name's Blurry Face and I care what you think.
Blurry Face.
My name's Blurry Face and I care what you think.
That's sick. I love that, man.
They spent like 2 hours one night just coming up with a handshake, and now the whole fan base they know it. I don't know it, but
wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. Wish we could turn back time to the good.
Whose living room are they in, bro?
They are in their actual parents' living room. So I'm pretty sure that's Tyler's house. And that was Tyler's brother sitting in the corner, I think. Or maybe it was Joe. I can't remember.
So I'm catching like hints of like they want to return to their childhood because they're stressed out. This is perfect.
The smell will take me back to when I was young. How come I'm never able to identify where it's coming from? I'd make a candle out of it if I ever found it. Try to sell it, never sell out of it. I'd probably only sell one. Maybe to my brother, cause we have the same nose, same clothes, homegrown, a stone's throw from a creek we used to roam. But it would remind us of when nothing really mattered. Out of student loans and treehouse homes, we all would take.
This beat is hard.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. That was cool.
I like that double entendre right there too.
Yeah, me too. That was good.
This is Tyler's house. Okay. Yeah, there's sports trophies. And that's Tyler's brother.
I love like the swinging microphone thing.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Give each other different names. We would build a rocket ship and then we'd fly it far away. Used to dream of outer space, but now they're laughing at the face, saying, "Wake up, you need to make money." Yeah.
Bro, I feel that in my soul.
Different names. We would build a rocket ship and then we'd fly it far away. Used to dream
This song
of
is
outer space,
incredible.
but now they're
Yeah.
laughing at the face, saying, "Wake up, you need to make money." Yeah. Wish we could turn back time.
Oh, that's their family?
Yeah.
Oh, this is cool, man.
Right.
When the mama sang,
They gotta be so proud of their son.
Right.
Wish we could turn back time to the good old
Yeah, they actually destroyed their parents' homes for this video. It was
I'll go ahead and tell you. I wouldn't mind as a parent. Oh,
Red Eyes is Blurry Face. That was Blurry Face. Yeah.
whoa.
And pitch down vocals are Blurry Face.
So there's an alter ego. Oh, stop it.
Yep.
I gotta hear this whole album.
Right. The album was great.
That was very hip hop of him to
Yeah.
bring in the bass voice. Oh, dude, that was
Yeah,
a cool song, man.
I'm so surprised you've never seen it.
I've never heard it before. What do you want from me? I don't know. That was that was awesome. Why have I never heard that before? I'm actually all right. So as one of your good friends, I'm mad that you've never showed me that one before.
I'm honestly, I was like, I thought, of course we don't have to do Stressed Out. I was like, nobody's like that brand new to 21 Pilots, but
so here's the thing, though. Like we can authenticate my fandom.
Yeah.
That's the word I'm looking for. Fanship is not it. No, that's kind of
Right.
no fandom. We can solidify my fandom by saying I became a fan before I heard the most popular song they've ever dropped. Apparently,
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Gosh, that's awesome.
Well,
That
it's funny
sounds
now.
good.
Now I'd be curious to watch as you go through your life. If you're ever in a department store or walking around, like, if you hear it now, because they play it. I mean, it's. I don't know if they play it as much as they did, but for like at least a solid decade, they'd play this a lot on the radio.
3 billion views, I imagine. So like I'm just sitting here thinking, like, I'm really trying to rack my brain. At some point, I had to have heard this maybe in a movie or something, but I'm not familiar with like you played it, on your phone, and I don't know what's going on. I've never heard that song before. To me, like I don't recall it. So that was a cool song though, man.
I think actually you would like the Blurry Face album. So if I was ranking their albums, I think Trench is my favorite album.
Right.
Then I put Vessel as like second.
Okay.
But you might like Blurry Face actually more than Vessel because it leans heavier on the hip hop, that kind of vibe that you just heard.
So we went Trench, Blurred Face, Skelled and Icy.
Yeah, that's
okay.
Well, we haven't done any Skilled and Icy yet.
What I'm saying is though, like as far as how albums have been released since Trench.
Oh no! Blurry Face came before Trench.
Oh, it came before Trench. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm such a noob, y'all.
No.
Golly.
So Blurry Face came out 2015.
Okay.
I think 2014, 2015.
That song was fire, man. Dang.
Yeah,
That was
I
really
saw
good.
them. Yeah, 2015. I saw them live right at the end of the Blurry Face tour,
Okay.
and that was literally right before they went on hiatus. Their Twitter.
Oh
photo
yeah,
changed.
the eye that shut.
So I saw them. I saw them like a month before their hiatus, and then they were gone, and then Trench, and then now Scaled and Icy.
Man,
But yeah,
that was I can't get over the lyrical composition of that song because I'm as an adult, right, and everybody that's in the comments that can relate to this, there's a time in life, and I try to go back and pinpoint it. I don't really know. I guess it probably happened when I was 15 or 16, where you begin to realize that like if you don't get a job,
Right.
everything is going to suck for you from that point forward, unless you're supported by somebody. And that's fine if you are, like you went to school and your parents were able to help you. That's awesome.
Right.
Given the financial situation my mom was in, she couldn't with that. So I'm having to get a job, 15 and 16. And so by the time I'm 18, 19 years old and I'm kind of like out of the house and doing my own thing, I am stressed out all the time.
Yeah.
And I just yearn for these days like where I could just sit at home and play video games. Or like I remember when I was writing music, I wasn't even putting anything out when I was that young, but I remember like having hours and hours to just sit there and do that. Now if I get 30 minutes to sit down and work on a song, I feel like I just, experienced the moment of a lifetime.
yeah.
Right. So
And you'll appreciate this as a person who's not really been like the biggest hip hop fan. For me, like I listened to like some of the Christian hip hop growing up, so like I knew a little bit of Lecrae and some of those guys.
Yeah.
But this was the first album that I listened to that featured some of that hip hop. This was the first time that I ever caught a double entendre in a verse, and I was like, well, that was wordplay. That was cool.
Yeah.
Because he goes out of student loans and treehouse homes, we all would take the ladder. So it's like the second and also the ladder to this treehouse, and I was like,
yeah, that's cool.
as a young high schooler, I was like, oh, that's clever.
And I think I have like a natural lean to like Tyler and his writing ability because as I've listened to more and more of his stuff, he cares so much about his lyrical composition. And just keep hitting back to that. And it's like the song "Holding On to You."
Yeah.
Every time you listen to that and you're like, he's calling out the industry. And he's not buying into the industry. Some of these rappers start off doing that, right? They start off calling out the industry, and then 10 years later, they're writing the same songs that they, used to make fun of or whatever. And it seems like Tyler's consistent. I mean,
Yeah, in fact, he even on the Blurry Face album, he does that more than. In fact, I think that's like the central message of the whole album is him fighting with himself. Because he knows what will sell.
Yeah.
And he knows how to do the formula right, but he doesn't want to.
man, and because yeah, you're absolutely right. As talented as these guys are, 3 billion views?
Right.
If he made a song that bought into everything that culture wants and desires and stuff like that, they could make the best song that fed into everything that everybody, quote, wanted.
Yep.
But instead, he's giving people what they need.
Right.
Man, that's good. Tyler's a genius.
So I think that we need to hit some of these some of these blurry face videos.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Have you heard Ride?
No.
1.3 billion views on that one.
Billion, bro.
That's their second biggest hit. Ride and Stressed Out are their biggest.
Holy crap.
Um,
I'm mad at because I don't know what that song is.
right.
I'm so mad at myself that I'm glad that I'm just now finding them right now, because this has been an awesome journey.
Yeah.
But I'm mad that I never listened to anybody who tried to get me on 21 Pilots back in the day.
No, I'm glad that you did it, because this is going to be great content.
Thank y'all for welcoming me to the fan base.
And thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing.
Yeah,
You
hey,
set
look
that
at there.
up.
Yes, boom, with the spike.
Yeah.
With the spike.
right.
Yeah, this has been Creative Criticals. I'm Corey.
And I'm Luke.
And I guess we'll see y'all in the next video.